hungry. Because you know what? This actually is a great place to come if you are hungry, because this is the #1 selling food brand at QVC. And this right here, I've seen sell out time and time again. This is Rastelli's, and this is a 10 count of those beautiful 6-ounce Steakhouse or maple marinated pork chops. These sold out in May. They are just now back in stock. They are boneless. They are trimmed. They are easy to make. And you know what? We took my dad out for his birthday dinner a couple nights ago. There were pork chops on the menu, $50 a piece. These, not that. And they're easy to make at home. And you can't dry these out because they're marinated to perfection. You can get them. These are a Customer Choice Food Award nominee for Most Recommended Brand, by the way. You can get all 10 in the maple brown sugar. So you get that little jump on fall flavor that you can pop on the grill right now. Down below, you can get all 10 in the Steakhouse flavor. So if you want to get that full Steakhouse vibe going, you want to have a little alternatives to steak, this is a great one to get. They're juicy. This is the prime rib of pork. And then we have a third option called combo, where you can get 5 of each flavor. But I also have auto delivery. So not only are you getting a great deal, they're $7.70 a piece. And that total price, $76.98. The 4 easy payments go away at the end of the day, but auto deliveries every 60 days for 1 year. The flavor here is fantastic. This is weeknight. These are easy to do. And Ray Rastelli is going to talk to us all about them. Ray, it's so good to see you. Happy Sunday, my friend. How's everything?
Very good, Mary. Happy Sunday to you. And I'm really excited to be here today because this product, we all know, our prime ribeye steaks, they just fly off the shelves. And I think that's so important. So we brought something different. We brought that same prime rib of pork, and we've actually done some marinating for you. So we've given you that brown sugar and maple, and we've given you the Tuscan herb, which is our Steakhouse. And that's what this is. Look how beautiful it is. Now, I did not add any seasoning to this, Mary. All I did was took this right out of the package. I put it right on my grill. And in literally 4 minutes on each side, this is what you get. You get a pork steak. Now, I call it a steak because, again, I'm not going to hurt its feelings. I want you to see how beautiful this is. Look at how moist it is. Look at how tender it is. And again, this pork all comes from the Pennsylvania Dutch Amish country, and that's so important, right? For a butcher, for 48 years, it's important for me to really understand where that pork comes from. So I go to the finest place on earth for pork, and that's right in our own backyard, and that's where we start with. So if you really take a look at what I've got here, Mary, this is a prime rib of pork. We know how great prime rib of beef is. We know it's incredibly tender, it's juicy, it's highly marbled, right? Well, the prime rib of pork is the same way, and that's why this is so tender. And I see you cutting with a knife. Mary, you don't really need a knife there.
You know what,
you can cut right through the center of that with a fork. Look at this. I'm going to go right through the center. Look how thick this is. I'm going to go right through the center with my fork. Look how simple this is, right? Right through the center, and this is a thick piece of pork. And Ray, I've gone right through the center.
We are already loving the maple brown sugar, which, P.S., this is my 4th bite. That is delicious. Oh, my gosh, that flavor is so good.
It is. It really lends to this, right? If you want to mix it with some candied apples, applesauce. Of course, applesauce and pork chops is everybody's favorite. So that maple brown sugar really lends to that. And then, of course, you've got the Tuscan or our Steakhouse. And everyone loves our Rastelli seasoning, right, with the salt, the pepper, the garlics, and the herbs. And all we've done is taken that. We've marinated this pork steak in that. And you get us, again, a pork steak that's going to be incredibly tender to every bite. And every one is going to be juicy. So it's not your grandmother's pork chop, right?
No,
not
sir,
a pork
it's
chop.
not.
It's not a pork chop that's going to dry out on you. And you only need to cook this to 145 degrees because at 145, it's done. Pull it out, let it rest for about 5-6 minutes, and you've got a pork steak that is absolutely wonderful.
Okay, I feel like the maple brown sugar move over chicken and waffles. You have a new naughty little sister. Now, the Steakhouse, that right there is a showstopper. That's going to wow the crowd. And just to remind you, auto delivery is available right now. $7.70 a piece for 6-ounce pork chop. We went out to dinner the other night. It was not that price. We all had a cheap moment. We were like, I know we're celebrating, but wow. I mean, they're expensive on a restaurant menu. Guess who supplies a lot of those restaurants? The Rastellis. And so this right here is premium protein that you're getting at an incredible sale price. And all those weeknights that are coming up in the fall where you say, oh, I don't know what's for dinner. Oh, I didn't get to the store. This is coming to you on auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year. So you've got full flavor, food you can trust, and easy preparation ready to go in the freezer. You can get all 10 in that maple brown sugar, or you can get all 10 in the Steakhouse, or you can get 5 of each flavor. But lock in that auto delivery. I have an update for everybody. We started with 4,000. Maple brown sugar. Last call? Steakhouse? Whoa, 900 to go around. Combo's the most popular right now, and auto delivery is half of the total volume that we're shopping for right now. So, wow, my friend, let me get you a clean fork.
I had to come get some of
Rachel
the maple
is
before
joining
it
us.
gets sold out.
Maple's on this side.
Okay.
Hi,
Now,
Rach.
are you a sweet tooth? We've never talked about this.
Oh, Lord, girl. Ray, I have a sweet jaw. Not just a tooth. Do you too?
I have a sweet body. I mean,
I need that on a T-shirt. Clip that. That's going in the weekly reel. Ray Rastelli, you heard it here first. No, but I
did.
love. I mean,
did.
seriously, it hits me in the same spot of my brain as chicken and waffles. Like you get that little sweet, little protein. What do you think?
it's delicious.
Yeah.
So juicy, flavorful. I love it.
Fork tender. I like
Yes.
that situation too.
Oh, it's so great.
Ray, your recommendation for cooking again?
So really simple, because these are all going to come individually vacuum packed, Mary, just like this. Now, you're going to notice they're completely seasoned. You don't have to do anything except take them out of the package and actually cook them. So let them thaw out. I recommend pulling them out of your freezer, throwing them in your refrigerator a day before. Now, I will tell you, I'm probably the guy who forgets about it all the time. So what do? I take it out of my freezer. I put this in a bowl of cold water running over it for about 10 minutes, and it's thawed. So once you get it thawed, all you do is have to take this out of the package, drop it on your grill, on your skillet. Wonderful in an air fryer if you like to use an air fryer. I happen to just have bought that Ninja smoker. I love smoking these on that Ninja smoker. So there's so many things you can do because the vacuum package is going to actually keep this product wholesome for 12 months. So think about it. If this is in your freezer for the next 12 months, it's going to be as fresh when you pull it out that day as the day that we actually cut this and put that in the package.
You can see they come individually packaged. So that way the marinade is already around it. You're always going to get full flavor. Just give it a thaw and cook, just like Ray said. Now, Ray and Rachel, we have a friend in studio because they gave me an extra fork. I wonder
That's
who.
great.
Florence.
Here's the thing.
Syrian.
From pull-on Ponty pants
Hi.
to pork chop.
Is that my new
never,
nickname?
I never get to see you.
It's so
Hi.
good to see you. This is
Come
Lawrence
in.
Syrian, everyone. Ray, Lawrence, Ray.
Hi,
if you've
Lawrence.
never met
Good to see you.
before.
Let me just tell you something.
Try it. It's
Yeah.
so good. I'm going
Maple
to tell the
Brown
chat how
and
good it is.
Steakhouse. Please, thank you, my friend.
So here's the thing. I was working with Allie, and I was like, what is that? What is that? And they're like, I'm like, that's Mary, right? And then I was like, what is that? Hold on.
Because I do dab a little pork chop behind each ear in the morning. How's that going?
Okay, Ray, I love you.
See?
This is so delicious.
That's what happens when you get these home. And how about this? No bone, no trimming, and it's already marinated for you when you get it home. So you just thaw, cook, and you get this.
I don't cook. No, I don't. Everything I do is fashion related. I want to do this.
Yeah. You just wrapped up a show on QVC2. You must be starving. Fashion is hungry work.
It is. Okay, I'm going to have one more bite.
Please.
And I'm going to leave. But I
Okay.
just want to tell you this before I leave because I was told never to talk with your mouth full, but
We do it
this
all
is
the
so
time.
delicious.
We do it all the time.
I love you.
I love you.
I miss you.
I miss you.
And they
Thank
keep
you, my
and they keep
friends.
us apart.
It's probably rightly so. I mean, Ray understands. These two, that's fun, but it's also a lot of trouble.
Okay.
But we can fill a lock and lock for you if you would like.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
I love
Let's
this.
do that.
All right,
Just gonna put that in your pocket. Oh, that's what it means by pork chop pocket.
There
Now
you go.
understand.
Is that a pork chop in your pocket? It is.
Yes,
I love
that
you.
is.
Have a good day,
Thanks,
guys.
Lauren.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Lawrence. Hey, everybody, we have big updates for you because 1,000 have already been picked up. You can get all 10 in the maple brown sugar. You can get all 10 in the Steakhouse, and you can get the combo of 5 each. Now, you want to get auto delivery because this is the #1 food brand at QVC. Auto delivery means you're getting it every 60 days for 1 year. You can can cancel anytime. You can skip a shipment at any time, but you can't go back and get this sale price. So it's $7.70 a piece. Think about it. Ray, you taught me this. A lot of times what we're paying for in the grocery store is food that we're trimming and getting rid of. You've already done that for us, so we're buying all great food.
That's so exactly right, Mary. So think about it. If you take a look at this pork steak that I've cut here, you'll notice you're going to eat from one end to the other. It's 6 ounces. All the fat's been trimmed off the outside. And of course, pork is not aged. We don't want to do the opposite. We want the freshest pork possible. So it comes right from the Pennsylvania Dutch country, farmers I've worked with for over 45 years. And that's critical, knowing who your farmers and ranchers are, knowing where your food comes from. So you're going to cook these. And as Lawrence said, he's not a cook. You know what? Lawrence can even be a great cook with this. All he's got to do is take it out of the package, drop it right on his grill, in his skillet, in the air fryer, and you're going to have a pork steak just like that. Now, you can treat this like a pork chop if you want as well, Mary. If you want to bread this and batter it, or if you want to flatten it out and make a pork fried steak, or I love cutting it actually into strips and putting it on that grill, put some barbecue sauce for boneless barbecue ribs. So many things you can do. I wanted to make it simple by giving you something that was already seasoned, already flavored, and we all know how tender this pork is. We know that this pork, watch, right with a fork. We don't need anything but a fork to go through any of this pork. I call it pork made for a fork. Simple as that.
Beautifully stated, my friend. It's the juicy prime rib of pork for your entrees, your salads. I would even go for a little pork schnitzel situation here. I can always take it back to Germany. Get all 10 of the maple brown sugar, all 10 in the Steakhouse. That's kind of where my heart is right now. And then you can get the combo of 5 and 5. Auto delivery's available, but the 4 easy payments are gone at the end of the day. Ray Rastelli, thank you for joining us today. It was so
Mary,
good to see you, my friend.
Great to see you. Bye-bye
Bye
now.
for now. Rachel Ellis has a little update for us. What's going on with the food awards?
We have our Customer Choice Food Award nominees, so you can vote now. You have another week or so to vote and get your favorites. So you want to go to QVC.com. If you type in Food Awards with an S, make sure the S is there, you can get to that page, or click Shop and then click Food and Wine, and you will see the spot to cast your vote. Get your favorites, get all your votes in there.
When you've been friends for as long as we have, you can have a check your teeth moment.
That's right.
Thank